Welcome back to the UTEP pregame show where we're coming off another conference loss. Things just have fallen apart this season. We're 4-5. Got to beat Oklahoma to really make a bowl game, really have a great shot. I mean, I could win the last two, but I feel like this is must win. It's a must win from here out. I'm playing Oklahoma.
This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the UTEP Miners and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Miners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Couldn't find room for the big play, and we stopped that for a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
From the gun, the running back has it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls and fires complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Got a man, it's Rodgers. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Sooners have their offense in high gear. The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Maybe some room here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, a big key for this offense we knew coming into this one was to get the running game established, and they're wasting no time, David. Great vision. He gets into the second level, is able to make people miss, and he is off to the races for an early score for this offense.
So nice to have a playmaker you can get the football to, and he can take it all the way down the field, make people miss, outrun them, really set the tone for this football game. First possession, running the football like that, just how they wanted to start.
So UTEP's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. You take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball away.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistent consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down.
There's a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Pulls it in. It's Wolf. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Looking for room. It's Proctor. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And the Miners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miners! Extra point here will tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Sooners want to move quickly.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walker. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Third and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. inches way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
See what they dial up on first and 10. On the move, it's Melton. Might have a chance. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunks. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
The Miners have it with a first and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. First play of the period will be a second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up, and there we go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Lets it fly. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously. offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen and pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Dances away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Snagged out of the air. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Jennings. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Stop. Oh, by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Miners are flying down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes a connection. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the gun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling like this.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This drive will open from the 15. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got room on the return. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Miners.
Damn, that sucks. None of us are going to the fucking bowl game. I mean, I guess he still has a chance. He's at 6. So I'll be at 6 after this one, too.
Because the offense is trying to go fast.
He was looking for
I didn't realize how much time I had left.
the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
He lost to Tulsa, right? That fucking conference harder than he thought it was going to be. Bro, these teams suck. We don't suck. This shit's way harder than we thought it was going to be. I'll give it that. Why did I call a timeout? God almighty.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll field the ball, try to get some yardage.
I agree on the schedules, though. We got to lighten up. It's already better. I'm not leaving this school. I'm fucking bearing down on this shit, and I'm winning a conference title.
That is how we'll wrap up the first half.
It's the wear and tear, injured. Like, bro, I'm down to I end up with 55 overall running back running the ball. I still get 11 yards, but I ain't breaking away and fucking beating Oklahoma with that dude. That's hilarious. Everything. You're like the Nick Saban. You're gonna have your comeback story.
The Missouri Tigers.
The Sooners will try to keep this.
Damn, I really needed a fucking score there.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Like 27's my best player. He's yellow coming into the game. I'm playing Oklahoma. I almost don't even want to run him. I'd rather have him for the 2 last games this season to try to make a bowl game. Don't lose to Wyoming next game anyway.
On defense, it is crucial they get the pass game.
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers.
There's nothing I can do. A catch, he had it.
He could have squeezed it.
I don't know.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to get him the first down. The Miners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football.
The thing that sucks about wear and tear is I hate it, but I fucking agree with it. But it's just something's weird about it.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short.
Did he fucking drop there? Oh my God.
It was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
I fucking knew that was going to happen.
Well, on 2nd and inches, the offense tried to catch the defense napping, and they took a shot, didn't get it. 3rd and inches now, you got to do the obvious thing and run it, and the defense completely stuffs you. Now you got 4.
Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this
that's the hard part. I don't know what to adjust it to, because then I'll be like, oh, it's not enough. You're like, what do we go to 40? Do we go to 30? Somebody will still be. You fucking fumble?
Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurt. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll get rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Gets the first himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, again down, and he got two.
I mean, I think Oklahoma and Texas TCU was a little aggressive on my part in the out-of-conference.
And has the speed to make you pay. It just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant.
Think about this: if it was Sam Houston and New Mexico State, maybe I'm 6-3 right now. I don't know.
37-yard line. Running inside, it's Walker. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
I think I'm gonna just play my rivals next year. We'll give you some cupcakes next year. Get us some wins. Well, if you're even still at Kansas. Aye.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
I'll look and see who, like, Marshall's, lower-level rivals are. Probably like App State, stuff like that. Give him a chance. Give you a chance. At least, I mean, can't control conference, but everything else.
It's so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
Even take a break on playing each other. Give us a chance. Make a playoff or something.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run. Way back. Touchdown.
I'm just going to conserve my guys' fucking energy for next week. This is stupid.
He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting that kind of
Getting my boys their rushing yards here in the freshman fucking nope. Offensive lineman get them some plays, I guess. I don't know. Did you play yours yet? No reason to shoot clock if not.
Really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the...
Snags it and he's open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half.
Yeah, I'll take my last 7 minutes of gameplay here.
Get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. There's some room. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. And he will take it in. Touchdown Sooners. On to attempt the try.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Melton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And brought down.
Watching me get my ass kicked. I don't know who else is watching.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Makes his man miss. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays.
Fucking dog shit.
On the run, fires downfield.
Even worse.
Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The run inside. It's Flanagan. Finds a little bit of space.
It's the only glimmer of hope I have is I have a bye week next week. Maybe if my guys are healthy going into the final 2 weeks and I can get bowl eligible. I don't know.
The handoff as they
Slim
run the
hopes.
play here. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the run, it's Flanagan. He fought him on for a while, but that's what they mean by
No doubt.
game
Like I
tackling.
said, I got a bye week anyway, so I'm screwed for the moment.
Man, those
Living
guys
in
have
misery.
disasters, and
Good
now
luck.
it's 3rd and 17.
Work tomorrow.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flanagan. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Pulls it in. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the backboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not
Looking for a big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.